We're here after your 2-0 loss against Giantix in week 2. First of all, I have to ask you, how is the team feeling? How are you feeling? And what are your thoughts after this week 2, where you've at least managed to secure one win, right?
Yeah, I think everyone was good after Vitality. Everyone like felt really good. I think we played really well. Today, like, I mean, it just sucks again, kind of the way we lost, because game one was it was kind of like a repeat of the Heretic series. Game one we were like playing really well, but the game went long. We made like a couple of mistakes and we lose like 60-minute game or whatever. And then game two is like firstly it can be like hard to reset after that kind of loss, and I think we made like small mistake in draft, so obviously like we also like coaching feels bad about it, you know. So yeah, but we know the situation, and we know like we just have to carry on, do our best, and try to grow. And that's competition, right? Everyone's just trying to be their best. So
But this one was quite important, I guess, for the playoff run, right?
yeah,
Because obviously Giantix was also 2 loss down. Um,
yeah.
are you still confident that you can secure a spot in playoff, actually?
I think we have to be realistic. It's gonna be hard. We need to like continue to give it all. It's like top 6 playoffs, so I cannot say like I'm confident we're gonna secure a spot or something. But what I'm confident in is that this week we had like kind of a mindset change in the team. I think we kind of accept the position we're in, and we just have to carry on. You know, that's what I can confidently say, is we're just gonna continue to give our all until the end. And if we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't. But if we worry too much about it, and if we keep thinking about the standings, we're in trouble, you know. But that's all we can do in this situation.
I wanted to go back a bit on Rogue's history, because if we go
Hmm.
back to the very beginning, I want to ask you about your relationship with Larssen, because he has been your franchise player ever since 2019, right? And
Yeah,
I feel like you two have kind of grown together, and have shared some very good and some very bad memories. Why has it always been so important for you to stick with that particular player? Like, um, can you tell me more about the evolution of your relationship?
yeah. I mean, I think like more so about like how he is evolving as a player. When he first came into Rogue a long time ago, he was like a upcoming rookie, like huge potential, you know, huge room for growth, and that's what he did over time. Now I think his role is like shifted. Like I think he still has his like major strengths. He's like really strong in lane.
Yeah.
Maybe people don't think that, but he's definitely one of the best laning mids still. But he's got this like experience around him now, so his role is like shifted a bit, you know. But like I cannot see like too many mids that are like better than him or something, you know. So but I still like really believe in him as a player. I know what he like gives to like to the team, and yeah, I think it's solid, you know.
Okay. And also, I wanted to have your opinion on the reason why Rogue went suddenly from title contenders and even champions at some point to the bottom of the ranking. I asked Comp about it a few months ago, and he told me that everyone had different ideas in the team, and it led to a lot of chaos. But as the head coach, how do you look back on the moment when everything shifted for this team?
It's really hard to pick one kind of issue, you know,
Yeah.
because yeah, I mean, Comp was right about that. Like the year after, we had so many different ideas about what to do. We had some like relationship problems between like members of the team that played together a long time, and things were becoming very, very tense, which led to like roster changes, which some people could maybe they were like obviously they did not work out, right? Uh, we had this the huge change with like the like the org merging, you know,
Yep.
with Koi, and then again unmerging with Koi, and that
Yeah.
is that is chaos, you know. So I cannot really like put one reason, and probably I could write an entire book on everything that happened. But I mean, yeah, those are the things that come to mind, but for sure, like difference in opinion, like between like all players, maybe the year after was that I can agree that was like a huge thing as well. Yeah.
And how do you kind of deal as a head coach with all the structural problems Rogue may have had since last year? Obviously, as you said, you could write a book about it. So I'm not asking for
Yeah.
specific reasons, but if you have to look back at it, do you feel like you've maybe could have done more for the org or for the team? And yeah, how did you deal with all of that?
I always feel like that. I think is it hit very fast, the transition to a top team to a bottom team. So, but when you're in there in the moment, it's like hard. But when I look back, I think, oh, I could have done this. I could have decided that, and I think that should be like the mindset I have to have anyway. I like constantly have to reflect on what we can do better. So, uh, definitely, I like look back and I think, why why didn't I do things differently?
Yeah.
Mm. But yeah, I mean, that's how it is, and continue to grow, and from that.
And I also have to ask you whether the rumors of Rogue desire to leave the league, particularly in recent times when the situation seems to be getting closer and closer, have any impact on the work of the staff or the work of the team? Does it maybe lower the level of motivation in any way?
I don't think so. Like, cannot say anything about those rumors,
Yeah,
but
obviously.
obviously we know about them, and uh, if anything, to be honest, it's like one more reason to give it our all, because we don't know, like we don't know what the future is for us, for like players, for the staff in coaching and management. So really, all we can do is try to control what we can control. Just work hard and everything. Just work as well as we can, and just see what happens. Do
Okay.
our best.
Thank you very much, Freddy.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
and good luck for what's next.
Yeah. Thank you.